Greetings and salutations, friends, and welcome to Some Flight Some World with Mr. Adrian. And this is the Arrow. And I've just managed to get it trimmed out. I'd forgotten how heavy the nose is on this thing after flying the Cub for so long, because I've been playing with the Cub a lot. This is update 13, so let's have a very quick look at what update 13 does for us. Right, apart from obviously roads, aqueducts, fresh water. It introduces some updates to the weather system. First of all, we have the introduction of the stable cloud motion, which is an option to reduce the cloud edge motion artifacts during travel. So yeah, basically it's turned off the wibbliness on the clouds. Look at that, you can kind of see it already, which I like. It's nice. The clouds look nice and fluffy, but they don't look like they're like ultra turbulent. That's nice. I think it has kind of affected the frame rate a little bit. I'm getting a bit of a frame hit now. So that's not great, I think. What else? Rain audio effects for the internal cockpit views. Fair enough, I don't actually use rain, but whatever. Improved star visibility at night. Well, since the nighttime flying textures are a bit poopy still, I don't generally fly at night, so I haven't noticed whether the nighttime textures are on or off. Yes, so the stable cloud thing is an opt-in setting. You have to go into your display settings and turn it on, because it is off by default. Because obviously you don't want something that's going to cause problems to be on by default. Right? Right. Okay. We are still climbing just a teeny tiny touch, so we'll just do that. Let's have a look outside here. Ooh, that's loud, isn't it? Oh, that's kind of giving away my location a little bit, hasn't it? Yeah, you can kind of see how my frame rate's taking a bit of a hit from this update. Oh no! Ah, I actually have my flaps down too. Oh well. But I'm still running this on my with my processor locked at 4 gig. So you know what? I'm not too worried about it. So what else have we got going on? Let's just turn this down a little notch here. There we go. So, other things in this update, the PBR, or the physical-based rendering for the aircraft, has been improved, and you'll notice that when you start flying in the cockpits. Now this is for the core aircraft, so you won't see it on this one. So why I picked this one to fly today, I don't know. We'll have a look later. Whoops. Okay, and then the user interface. Wow, really? Flights and flight plans can now be launched by double-clicking on them. Ooh. Flight Planner automatically populates with data from your last flight. The Show Login menu and Open ATC window options have been added. Hello. That's interesting. Why would I want to auto-open my ATC window when ATC currently is... Exciting things are afoot. Added support for missing French characters. Huh? There are French characters in this? I didn't know that we were doing the whole regional thing on the characters in the aircraft. Oh, I see what you mean now. Alright, like for the text and stuff. Okay, fair enough. I was going to do a really crap joke then, but I figured that it might be slightly offensive, so I decided against it. Alright, tick no longer appears on mission card packs when not all missions have been accomplished, or completed, or whatever. Okay, fair enough. Engine! PBR lighting model updated to improve representation of real-world material properties on the aircraft. Because they haven't done a lot of work with the ground scenery yet. Well, I haven't done any work with the ground scenery yet, as far as I'm concerned. Is that the Avengers building? Scenery alpha test threshold update to reduce distant autogen pop-in. Are we back to French again? And German keyboards are now supported, so if you have a keyboard made in Germany, like I think mine actually, my Rocat, I think that's a German-made keyboard. I wonder if they mean German layout. Right, and that's that. This is actually one of the bigger updates that they've launched for the game. Oh look, there's an airport. We should probably try and land there. Yeah, this is one of the bigger updates they released for the game, because obviously there's all that, all those changes to the graphics in the stock aircraft, not the Arrow. So, if you haven't figured out where I'm flying yet, that should be a bit of a giveaway. I'm actually flying over a place called Kuala Lumpur. It is unknown who founded or named the settlement called Kuala Lumpur. Chinese miners were involved in tin mining up the Selangor River in the 1840s, about 10 miles north of present-day Kuala Lumpur. And it's generally accepted that Kuala Lumpur became an established town somewhere around 1857. The area itself expanded quite considerably in the 20th century. It was only about half a kilometre square in 1895, but was extended to encompass some 20 square kilometres in 1903. By the time it became a municipality in 1948, it had expanded to some 93 square kilometres. And of course, it also became an industrial hub for rubber, fueled by the demand for car tires in the early 20th century. During World War II, Kuala Lumpur was of course captured by the Japanese army, and despite suffering little damage during the course of the battle, some 5,000 Chinese were killed in just a few weeks. Like most areas of the world, Kuala Lumpur had some issues with the communist insurgency, which led to a rather ad hoc alliance, which formed after the election that was held in 1952. In 1957, the Federation of Malaya gained independence from British rule, and the British flag was lowered and the Malayan flag was raised for the first time. Kuala Lumpur itself actually reached city status in 1972, becoming the first settlement in Malaysia to be granted the official status after independence. Even though Kuala Lumpur is no longer the state capital, that actually moved on to Shah Alam, it is still the home of the constitutional king. Temperature-wise, it doesn't vary too much. The average in January is 32 degrees C, and the average in July is 32.8 degrees C. Yes, the temperatures seem to be quite stable there. However, it does see quite a variation in the amount of rainfall, and of course being built on a confluence of rivers, it does tend to flood a little bit from time to time. Economically, it's fair to say that she ain't hurting for money. We'll just leave it there. And of course, tourism plays an important role in the city's service-driven economy. Many large worldwide hotel chains have a presence in the city. One of the oldest is the Hotel Majestic, And Kuala Lumpur itself is actually one of the 6th most visited city in the world, with 8.9 million tourists a year. And when you see images of the cityscape, it's quite easy to see why. What an amazing view. Alright, let's get this thing on the deck. Alright, so let's get this thing on the ground, shall we? Ooh! What a wonderful view. Should be. There it is. Wow. Alright, who put that big building at the end of the runway? That was just horrible, horrible design. Look at that! Silly idiot. Oh, for the love of Pete. What is that? That's just wrong. This is not supposed to be a dangerous landing. It's dangerous for the occupants of that building. God, I've got to watch my airspeed and descent and watch this bloody building and all that stuff now. Frick. Might lose my landing gear on the top of it, actually. Right. We're just going to float down onto the runway, hopefully. There we go. Not bad. I don't think this is quite... I don't think this is quite the runway I had in mind, but it'll work. Actually, I think this is the one I took off from. Oh, look! We can get gas here. Nice. Right. Oh, there you have it. Hang on, let's see. Can I get? No, can I get that one? Oh, nope. There they are. Oh, we'll use that one then. Well, okay. So that's update 13. I'm gonna very quickly switch aircraft so we can have a look at the new PBR textures or PBR, whatever. So, doesn't look all that different, does it? Actually, the point of view looks slightly different. It does have a different feel to it. Let's grab a shot from one of my other videos and we'll do a quick side-by-side here. Kind of hard to tell. I trust him. Right, well, that is it. Let's have a look at the outside of this thing, because the outside is definitely more beautiful than the inside. And Yeah, it's really nice to see these updates coming in. I'm really enjoying the sim. I'm really enjoying watching it develop, and I can't wait to see all these new updates come in. This is, what is this, 13? So that's not too bad. They keep hinting at things in the future. There's these subtle way Chris says, I'm not allowed to talk about that. So yeah, things for the rest of the year might actually be quite interesting. Well, the rest of the year, I don't know. We'll see. But that's it for the minute. If you've enjoyed this, don't forget to tap that like button for me, and I will see you anon.